You're listening to the Davey Mac Sports Program on the Riotcast Network, riotcast.com.
Hey kids, it's Nick DiPaolo. I got a new special out called Another Senseless Killing. You're going to love it. Here's a couple clips. You can get it at nickdip.com.
And you guys in your 20s, you're so spoiled, you don't even know what bad porn is. You have no fucking idea. I'm 51 years old. You know the first thing I masturbated to, and this is the honest to God truth, the Indian on the Land O'Lakes butter box. If that's true, more people are dying from obesity than starvation. We're going to have to change those late-night commercials you see. You know, the little ones with the African kid sitting in the desert with a bowl of rice in front of him, flies all over his face. Going to have to replace him with a 400-pound Green Bay Packers fan sitting in his recliner with a pile of chicken wings on his lap, barbecue sauce in his hair. For just 20 cents a day, you can buy this fat fucking treadmill.
And for just $8, you can have that special. Go to nickdip.com. Thanks for your support, kids, and thanks for listening to the podcast.
TrueCar, that's right. Hey, listen, when you're ready to buy a car, TrueCar is changing car buying forever. Yes, TrueCar helps car buyers get rid of the fear that they might overpay. Every day, TrueCar users receive negotiation-free guaranteed savings, and TrueCar users save an average, listen to this, of $3,000, $221 off MSRP, Pepper.
When you're ready to buy a car, just follow these 3 easy steps.
Okay, let me write it down.
First, download the TrueCar mobile app.
All right.
Or go to TrueCar.com to find out what others paid for the car you want.
That's step 1.
Then, register to see upfront pricing information and lock in your savings.
I'm locking in as we speak, like I'm locking in my answer on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Third step is simple. Take your guaranteed savings certificate to the TrueCar certified dealer for a better, hassle-free car buying experience. Some features not available in all states, Dave.
I'll tell you what, with TrueCar, you can save time, save money, never overpay. See how much you can save on the car you want? Simply download the TrueCar mobile app or visit TrueCar.com today. TrueCar.com. Johnny!
It's the Davey Mac Sports Program.
Now there's a steal by Bird. Underneath the DJ, lays it in. Right up, 1 second left. Down goes Freezer. Down goes Freezer. Down goes Freezer. Oh, a spectacular move by Michael Jordan. Oh, wow. In your life have you seen anything like that? Wide right. Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it. Oh, the band is out on the field. He's going to go in the end zone. He's going to go in the end zone. The Bears have won. The Bears have won. Oh, my God. You believe in miracles?
It's the Davey Mac Sports Program.
Bada bing.
On riotcast.com.
Bada boom.
And here's your host, Dave MacDonald.
Bada bam. Bada ho. Bada hey.
Yeah.
Davey Mac Sports Program.
Yeah.
That's the name of the show that you are listening to right now, my friends. My name is Eastside Dave McDonald. They
What's
call
up,
me Davey.
Eastside?
Yeah. They call me Davey Mac. They call me the Sports Master. I'm the one that I am after. With me, as always, Chris Peppa Stanley.
What's up, Dave? Crazy weekend, huh?
Oh, gosh.
Wild one.
Don't get me started.
What?
Oh, don't even.
We should
don't
start.
Even.
We're
Hold
on a
on.
sports show.
Hold on. Also with us, Shono Barrett. Roy Schaefer not with us under the guise of
I have to work.
What a pussy.
I
right?
have to produce things
What a
for
long-
Nickelodeon
What a Long Island pussy.
and MTV.
Look at
have to do with it?
and
Everything.
Showtime. But Eric Z is in the house. He's not going to be on the microphone,
Eric
but
Z.
he will be documenting this for video historical purposes.
Eric Z.
And then at one point, Louisa Schaefer is going to come in and blow everyone away with a brand new, yes, that's right, it's not Going Up the Country by Canned Heat. No, it's a new flute song that we have, and you're going to have to, Pepper, you're going to have to name that too.
Okay, I thought you said Lucy Schaefer's going to come here and blow everyone.
She's going to blow everyone, suck everyone off. It's going to be fantastic.
I'd be called a head train.
So much is going on in the world of sports, and it all pales in comparison to Deflategate 2015, the greatest sports scandal since the 1919 Black Sox, since the 1989 Pete Rose scandal, since the PED scandals of the mid-2000s. That's right, Deflategate, the new sports scandal ruining America.
No, it's not. But you know what they're calling it other
What?
than Deflategate?
What?
Ballghazi.
Ballghazi. like Benghazi?
Yeah.
Okay, wasn't that like some sort of terrorist
Yeah.
type of deal?
Yeah.
All right, Ballghazi in the house. I thought Ballghazi was a punk group from Washington, D.C. Hey, come on. Who's hip? Apparently me. Apparently just me. What, Shano, you never heard of Fugazi before in your entire life?
No, I heard of him.
All right, thank you.
I know what you meant.
Thanks.
I
Thanks,
prefer
pal.
Minor Threat.
Huh? Minor Threat could suck my ass. Go, Ian McKellar. Go, Brode. Now, here's the deal. We're going to jump right into it. We're not going to screw around today. I'm sick of fucking everything. Shauno's apples when he's not looking. Pepper's hat when he's not looking. Eric Z's camera equipment when he's not looking. I fuck it all. I put pre-cum on all of it. But I'm not going to do that today. Deflategate 2015. Your first name point, Chris Pepper Stanley. You're on the button.
It's not a big deal.
Not a big deal. Now, how do you say that it's not a big deal? Explain this to the Dave Man.
Okay.
The Dave Man be confused, yo.
All right, so during Ballghazi,
Yeah, during Ballghazi.
the goddamn refs were handling all those deflated balls. They never, every single play.
Sure.
And they didn't notice what was going on.
Can I explain one thing to you? Refs are old white people with frail hands.
There's that one Jack Black guy.
Do you think that the referees who are in their 60s and 50s and whatnot, do you think that they will notice if a football is slightly off? No.
If it's your job as a referee, then yes, that's what you're supposed to do.
Their job as a referee is to inspect the football 2 hours prior to the game, and then they give them back to the football team, at which point said team has 2 hours with which to cheat. By the way, before Ballghazi occurred,
yeah.
someone asked, here, I want to read this quote of, it's down. Someone asked Don Shula what he thought of Bill Belichick. Of course, Don Shula, the winningest coach in NFL history, only one still with the undefeated season, not Bill Belichick, due to a little man named Eli Manning and a little guy named David Tyree, who ruined that whole 18-0 season, but that's a different story. So they say, what do you think of Bill Belichick? And, he's now the all-time playoff wins leader. And Don Shula said, quote, "You mean Belichick?"
Oh,
end quote.
Oh, give me a break.
Don Shula smacketh the downeth.
Well, everyone on the goddamn Dolphins was on speed, so he was cheating
Oh,
too.
stop you.
That whole team was just speeding out of their face.
Furthermore, people, so I'm assuming you're just dismissing this as a nothing, a no big deal. Is that what I'm going to assume here?
All right, so when it first came out, it's like, oh man, there was a ball that was deflated, and then, but at the time this was recorded yesterday, it came out that today there was 11 out of the 12 balls.
11 out of 12. Now, first of all, if that doesn't raise 9 million red flags, I don't know what, because to me, 12 out of 12 would have looked a lot better. 12 out of 12, maybe you could say, hey, our locker room boy was fucked up. I don't know. You could have said, you know what, something haywire happened. The 11 out of 12 indicates what? That they kept one ball pumped up for the field goal kicker. Pure and simple. And or they kept one ball to pass off to the officials. If officials said, hey, these balls are deflated, give them the clean ball, and then bam, the referee, oh yeah, I guess the balls are fine.
That makes no sense, dude.
Why not?
If they're handling the ball, first of all, like I said, the refs are handling the ball every single play.
They're not handling the ball as professional athletes.
They're holding the fucking ball.
Lightly, dude. Lightly. They're lightly touching a football. These refs some of them have gloves on and whatnot. They don't know.
Their job is to officiate. Their job is to take that ball, squeeze it, and feel like if it's up to regulation
They
standards.
do that 2 hours before.
During the game as well, while they're playing.
They're not during an NFL game. You're not going to see a referee squeezing a fucking football like it's a grapefruit and you're at the goddamn A&P, for Christ's sakes. That doesn't happen. The referee needs to get the ball and put the ball on the fucking ground so that the offense can continue to turn the chains.
Dude, this isn't a big deal. Yeah. And
huge deal.
And they're what?
Huge, the biggest deal I've ever seen in my life.
Letting me know.
Okay? I'm going to read you another quote.
All right, give it to me.
Mr. No Big Deal. This comes from a gentleman named Jerry Rice.
I'm familiar with him.
He's the Hall of Fame wide receiver for the San Francisco 49ers. So the Oakland Raiders, and he played with Seattle for a year. I don't know. But Jerry Rice says 11 of 12 balls underinflated. Can anyone spell cheating? Hashtag just saying. That was on Twitter, of course. He did a hashtag, just saying. But someone's got to tell Jerry Rice, if you're going to do the hashtag, you can't put a space between just and saying.
So just hashtag just.
Yeah, the hashtag is actually, the hashtag is just. Space saying.
It still kind of works, you know.
But my point is this:
Jerry Rice looks like an idiot.
People of your ilk
It's a football player.
want to dismiss Don Shula, dismiss Jerry Rice, Sean O'Barry.
Yeah.
You have a video to play for Pepper, don't you?
I do, yes.
I like
Please-
videos.
please pull it up.
I hope it's porn.
Please pull it the fuck up, Sean.
Jeez, you have to yell at him.
Sorry, it's snowing in New Jersey. I'm trying to get home. Trying to get this out.
What jumps out right away? What's the biggest?
Hold on, pause
Well,
it.
there's a huge difference between those two footballs.
Sorry, pause it. This is ESPN, and this is one of their little shows, one of their many millions of morning shows. But they're talking to Mark Brunell, Jerome Bettis, and some third guy. But I specifically want you to listen to Mark Brunell, former quarterback in the NFL, Jerome Bettis, former future Hall of Fame running back in the NFL. Here we go.
You say there's only 2 pounds of 2 pounds of pressure different. Listen, that 10 pounds of pressure, this ball right here,
deflated.
This is a huge advantage for a quarterback if he gets an opportunity to throw a ball like this because of the grip. Because of the grip.
Yeah, I know.
In cold,
I knew all this.
wet conditions.
So how is this
much
not
like the
cheating?
AFC Championship game.
I
when
think
you
it's
have a tough time as a quarterback
cheating,
gripping
but it's
the
not a
ball,
big
or
deal.
For receivers,
we know
too,
they're
they want to be able to
cheaters.
catch it. When you have a ball like this,
T.O.
if you can't have a ball like
T.O. dogs. Yeah, T.O. If it's cheating, how is that in the AFC Championship? How is that not a big deal?
And now they're all coming out. Ravens are saying, yeah, I think those balls were played in our game too.
I agree with the Ravens.
Do you think it didn't matter? The fucking Colts were going to get beat badly by them no matter what.
Here's what I want. A brand new goddamn AFC Championship.
This weekend?
Your Baltimore Ravens, exactly, versus your Indianapolis Colts. Winner goes to the Super Bowl. Maybe even throw Peyton in. Maybe make it like a 3, like some sort of. Maybe add a 4th team, and you could do like the college football playoffs where there's a semifinal. I don't know. I haven't figured out all the ins and outs. I ain't the NFL commissioner. Roger Goodell, who fucks everything up in the NFL and in sports, maybe he should find out what the hell is going on in this goddamn Wild West of a sports league already.
What do you think's going to happen to Belichick and the Patriots?
I want to read you another quote then, Pepper.
I like quotes.
This is from longtime Boston writer, a person who I very much respect, Jackie McMullen, who says, we now know that 11 out of 12 balls were deflated. Okay, fine. That's proven. If Bill Belichick or the Patriots, any one of the Patriots were behind this, especially coming off of Spygate, he needs to be suspended for the Super Bowl.
That guy isn't a Patriots fan. Then that guy's just a fucking.
First of all,
he's just saying that to get heat.
First of all, Jackie.
You know that.
First of all, look at the bottom of the page and tell me what Jackie McMullen looks like.
Oh, it's a woman. Oh God.
Some of us know sports, Pepper. Jackie McMullen. You don't know she's on the Sports Reporters on Sunday morning a lot of times.
And she's talking shit right now.
She is a great sports writer. She's a longtime Boston writer. She's highly respected in the New England area. Okay, she covers obviously this. She's a great Celtics writer. She's actually basketball is probably her forte, but she covers the Patriots. She covers the Sox.
Well, why doesn't that slit stay in the basketball?
Oh, he called her a slit, Sean O.B.
Yeah, I get it.
Jackie McMullen now says, and by the way, I'm with you to quote a very famous radio personality who goes by the name Christopher Russo. Get him out! Get him the fuck out! Get him out! Because I don't want to see the Emperor, that's right, especially when Bill Belichick is wearing that hooded sweatshirt and the hood is on his dopey little head.
You don't like Belichick?
I don't want to
you
see
like him.
The Emperor Palpatine playing. Well, I change week to week. Don't you know that about me? I am the king of the fair weather comments. My point is this. In all honesty, you know what? You just brought up an excellent point. I'm not a Patriots hater. Yeah, we did a very famous little song. Not yet, Sean O.B. We'll play it. But we did a song called Forget Tom Brady, in parentheses, the Giants Super Bowl song. By the way, lots of people want a sequel to that.
Or at least a remix. Maybe we could just look, remix the video, right? And we just cut down new tracks.
But I said, I ain't no Seahawks fan. Why the fuck would I care if it's Seahawks time in the Super Bowl? Marshawn Lynch and Big Bob Bo. You know, like what
Russell
the
Wilson.
Fuck? Russell Wilson and not there. I'm gonna win.
Richard Sherman. Well, no, it's not. Who cares if
Richard Sherman dreads in your face. Everybody suck that little face. You know, whatever.
See, all right, take that. Take that.
Yeah. Okay, take those tracks. That's your remix.
Remix, yeah.
How about this? Because we can't give anything more on Sean O'Barry's plate. But the listener at home who's hearing it, you do the remix because, quite frankly, it's snowing in New Jersey. We got to get home, okay? We have to. We're in Times Square where we record this show each and every Wednesday at 6:30 EST, and we need to get home.
I live in Queens.
Yeah, the Royal We. Is that what we're doing?
We all are going back to New Jersey to play the brand new Guardians of the Galaxy game I got on my Wii U. And the winner of that game will be right in this argument. That clearly is dividing the show in two.
I want to pick Groot.
You can be Groot. I have Groot. See, with these Infinity things, you actually have to get the doll in order to play the character. So if you don't get the doll, you can't play that. I have Star-Lord, I have the Green Girl, I have Groot, and I have the big tough guy. I haven't gotten the little raccoon yet. Batista. I have Batista and the other dude, Star-Lord, who's my favorite actor of all time.
Chris Pratt.
I predict big things for Chris Pratt. Because
he's had big things.
He was in Moneyball. He was in this, and then he's going to be in something else big.
He's in Zero Dark 30 too. He's one of the SEALs.
He what? That was him.
Dude, he's the voice.
He had a beard in that movie.
Yeah, he's the voice of the main character in the Lego movie.
So because I always say,
and he's in Jurassic
I've
World.
always said you need to be you need to be in 3 films that I like in order for me to be a fan of yours. And by the way, that rules
that
across
would make
the board.
fucking sense. You have to be in things I like to like you. Is
No,
what you just said.
What I'm saying is, in order to be a quote-unquote fan, you need to appreciate the artist in 3 separate entities, 3 separate movies or TV shows or what have you.
Parks and Rec.
But now that I know that he was in, because I love Zero Dark 30, loved Moneyball, and what was the other one that? Oh, and Guardians of the Galaxy, of course, I loved. So now I'm the world's biggest Chris Pratt fan, and I'm thinking of getting him tattooed on my fucking ass.
Think?
You know what I'm saying, baby?
Did you see the last Hobbit movie?
Interesting you would say that. Louisa Schaefer, get that fucking skin flute off your goddamn lap and play Pepper the song that we planned for tonight. And Pepper, you have to guess the actual track because obviously this is going to be Hobbit related. Go ahead, Luis.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah, we're ready. I'm stalling here. Go ahead, please. Please.
Oh, it's the Hobbit Shire song.
That's right. You're close. What was the name of the first one?
Oh, Unexpected Journey.
No. The name of the first other one, the other trilogy.
Lord of the Rings.
Correct. And what was the name of the first film?
There and Back Again?
No. You don't remember the name of the first? I thought you were the biggest Lord of the Rings fan.
Hold on. Two Towers, Return of the Why can't I remember the first one was just Lord of the Rings.
No, was it? It had its own name. The Lord of the Rings.
An Unexpected Journey. Fellowship of the Ring.
This is theme to Fellowship of the Ring. Okay, start now. Go ahead. Start again. That was really breathtaking. We were just talking over it. Start again.
I felt like I was in the Shire.
I know, right? We're fucking drinking things, and it's Bilbo's 111th birthday.
Oh, we're walking over to the Prancing Pony.
Yeah,
we're
here
gonna
we go.
We're gonna be in Hobbiton in
Here
any
we go.
second now.
Come on, let's just take a little journey into the Shire. I want everyone to close their eyes. I'm still talking over her, but that's okay. Go ahead.
Oh, there's Samwise Gamgee.
Yeah, he's there, right? Oh, Merry and Pippin. Oh, what are they doing with that firework? Oh, put that firework down, boys.
Silly
no,
hobbits.
the firework turned into a dragon. Oh, it's a firework
Merry and
dragon.
Pippin are sucking each other's little dicks.
Yeah, now they're fucking 69 each other. Like hobbit sex.
Oh, no, there's a ring wraith.
Oh, yeah, well, so what? Well, I don't even know what that is. Ring wraith. Now, how touching is this?
It's pretty touching.
I tell you, there are certain music themes that just bring a tear to the Dave man's eye. This is one of them. Oh, yeah! See, just repeat the first part over and over again. Oh,
nice.
oh, she's doing the whole thing.
That's pretty good.
Wow.
Oh, yeah,
Wow.
great.
Woo! Keep going. Keep it going. Keep going, Flutie.
Hey, Flutesy.
Come on, Flutie. Hit those notes. Come on, Flutie. Don't laugh.
Flutesy, don't screw this up.
Stop laughing, Flutie, really. Bilbo Baggins. Bilbo rhymes with dildo. Yeah! Theme to Fellowship of the Ring. Right there.
Gorgeous.
With all due respect to Christopher Russo, let's see one of your fucking people play Fellowship of the Ring on the goddamn fucking
Why are you
flute.
so
All right.
pissed at the
People
man
are trying
dog?
to make fun of you pretty hard.
Actually, that was very pretty, and I'm expecting you to
Thank
reprise
you.
that a little bit later in the program.
Okay.
Specifically the first part,
part,
though.
I'll do the
I
first.
love the first.
But-
Ba ba bum ba 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 bum ba ba. Okay, now, here's my point. If it's not a big deal, Pepper, if the fucking cynical hipsters from Astoria, Queens
What's up?
don't think that anything's a big... I know, you guys are nihilists, bro. You don't care about shit.
They're nihilists. Dude.
Right? Nihilist, dude. I know that's what you're into. But you know what? If it doesn't help, why do it? If it didn't help the team, why do it in the first place?
What are you talking about?
If it's not a big deal, as you said, that you deflate a football, then why do it? Clearly, there is an advantage to deflating the footballs.
Yes, we know. It's been fucking discussed constantly
Grip.
ever since it fucking happened.
I don't
Yes,
even
in
get
bad
it.
weather. In bad weather, it gives you a better grip on the ball.
Which
Right, but why?
it was.
How does it even work? Why are the Patriots bringing all the footballs? What does that mean?
Each team has their own set of footballs.
Can I demonstrate this with you, Sean O'Barry?
Yeah, sure.
Sean O'Barry, can I demonstrate this with you?
What's that?
This is a cup.
All right.
It's perfect. It's round and smooth. It has not been deflated.
It's completely inflated.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's talk about this as a real football. Okay, Pepper?
Yeah.
All right, now Sean O'Barry.
Yeah.
Okay, ready? Are you ready for this? Are you
ready, yeah.
watching?
Yeah, I'm watching.
Try and catch this.
Oh, yeah.
See how hard it. Actually, I'll give you the deflated football first. Here's a deflated football.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Try and catch it. Ready? Boom.
Bam.
Did you see Sean O'Barry catch that deflated football in the
did,
second?
yes.
Now, watch this. Try and catch this one. Ready? Okay. Look at that. He wasn't even fucking close.
Oh, my God.
And you're not even looking.
I did look.
No, you weren't.
That was science right there.
So you didn't even come close to catching that football.
No, this one was way easier to catch.
Yeah, exactly. And that has been deflated. So that's our little Davey Mac Sports Program look into
You
science.
just caught it.
See, and I caught it with one hand.
Yeah.
My point is, not only can I now not trust Bill Belichick,
But now,
Tom Brady having a miraculous year at the age of 37, I don't trust that fucking guy. Because no one can tell me that you just decided to deflate the balls during the AFC Championship, and you haven't been doing it all year long.
I'm sure they've been doing it all year long, and for as long as they've gotten away with it.
Furthermore, I doubt Gronk. Yes, I do.
Don't you say
Yes, I do. Because why? Jerome Bettis and Brunell and Jerry Rice and every fucking person who's way more qualified than me or you have been telling us that it dramatically improves the grip of the football. I don't give a fuck that they beat the Colts 42-7. How many points did they beat the Ravens? And the Ravens probably were playing against deflated footballs as well.
The Ravens were just getting their ass kicked by a better coach.
That game was not an ass kicking. Did you watch the Ravens Patriots game?
But no,
it's a close game for Christ's sake.
Yeah, but they were able to come back through better coaching.
This is not better. John Harbaugh has won his own Super Bowl. He's a good coach. He's a highly respected coach.
Belichick was fucking making him go crazy with what he was doing with eligible receivers on the line.
Let's discuss that for a second. That might not be cheating, but talk about taking the fucking fun out of football and just competition and ruining sportsmanship in general.
What the fuck are you talking about?
That's chintzy shit.
Who cares?
You're gonna make a wide receiver ineligible, but he stays on the field so that you can make an offensive lineman eligible, so that he fucking goes out for a pass. We're playing chintzy fucking shit.
Why wouldn't you exploit anything you could to get to the fucking Super Bowl?
I ain't saying that that's illegal, but it's chintzy.
Because it isn't.
It's chintzy and it's fucking lame. That's what it is.
It's great.
Football used to be a sport where men would fucking put their goddamn cleats on, and Dick Butkus' hands were falling off. He was like a leper. His ear fell off on one play. Ronnie Lott chopped off his fucking pinky, for Christ's sakes.
You're living in the past.
That used to be
You're
football.
living in the fucking
and
past.
And now we have a wide receiver who has to report, I'm Psst, Mr. Ref, I'm ineligible. And then the fucking fat offensive lineman, Psst, Mr. Ref, I am eligible. And all fucking haywire and stuff like that. I'm sick of the chintzy. But this isn't just chintzy. This is flat out cheating. When does it end? When does it stop? Yeah. Why don't you shoot these guys with PEDs next?
It's great. Tom Brady and Gronk just don't give a shit either. They just don't care that they got caught. It's
so
funny.
I would go one further than Ms. McMullen. I would say this. Who handles the ball with every snap of the game, Pepper?
Quarterback.
The quarterback.
Center.
I want Belichick gone from the game. I want Brady out.
Yeah, that's not
going to happen. Get him out. Get him the heck out.
You're screaming a lot tonight.
I'm pumped up. Deflategate.
Yeah.
Deflategate has the reverse effect.
Yeah.
As they take the air out of the footballs, they pump it into the D-man, baby. And by D-man, I mean Dick Man over here.
I like that
East Side Dick.
Screaming a lot when there's a client right next door.
Hey, client Schmiant.
Hey, why don't you shut up? It's their fucking place to work.
Who's the client from? Who is it?
I'm not even.
I thought I saw Scorsese in that other room.
Well, that's why I don't want to talk about it.
Was I out of line by saying Martin Scorsese? Because I thought I saw a little old Italian man with glass. It was either him or Joe Paterno. I think Paterno's dead.
He pronounces it Scorsese.
It was Sandusky.
Say no more. Apologies to Mr. Martin Scorsese. Apologies. Actually makes me think of when it was like 1995, and I told my dad I was going to see Casino, and he goes, oh, yeah, he's really bad with names and titles, and he says, oh, yeah. Are you talking about the new Michael Scorsese movie, 7? He screwed 3 fucking things up in like a 2-word sentence.
Are you saying Martin Scorsese didn't direct 7?
He actually said his name was Michael Scorsese. So he called it the wrong first name, pronounced the last name, and thought the movie was 7 that Michael Scorsese made. Starring Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman. Even though he said it was going to Casino. He just didn't hear that part. He says, oh yeah, you gotta check out the new Michael Scorsese movie, 7? No, we're not. We have no idea what you're talking about, Daddy Cakes. My point is, if it doesn't have an advantage, you wouldn't do it. If it does, you gotta have repercussions. I want Brady out. I want Gronk out. I want Belichick out. I want Hiddleman out. I want Engelman out. I don't even think Wes Welker's on the team. I believe he's on the Broncos. I want him out. I want everyone out. I want the Colts in. I believe the Colts should be playing the fucking Seattle Seahawks in the Super Bowl, and that's it.
What a shitty Super Bowl that would be.
Listen, we were close. Well,
we weren't at all.
It was 14-7 at one point on Sunday night.
We were close to either a Seahawks Patriots or Green Bay Patriots.
Oh, man. And I almost looked like a genius again. I had Packers in the WRAT.com poll where I do my radio morning show.
What rat?
Dave and Carl and Dave.
Yeah.
95.9 The Rat, WRT.com. Listen online, 6 a.m. EST,
Is that
dog.
the morning rat race?
Morning Rat Race,
All right.
baby.
Oh, I get it now.
With Carl and David and Gotts. Rocking your
How's
mornings,
Gotts doing?
destroying. Gotts is a little bit under the weather. He drank a bottle or 3 bottles of vanilla extract on Friday, and almost had to go to the hospital.
The old Irish flu.
I go, thank God I've ascended to the ranks of co-host, because I remember when when you had to go to the hospital for stuff.
Just like the little bottles of vanilla extract?
Yeah, well, you know why?
That fucks you up that bad?
It's got 42% alcohol.
Oh.
And it's like a little trippy effect to it.
Oh, yeah.
And they said that there was a news story that a woman was broke into a supermarket, drank 2 bottles, got totally fucked up, and was just like sitting bare ass eating grapes and shit.
So God thought he went up that stupid bitch.
Yeah, we had him drink like 4 bottles.
That stuff's actually made out of like the anal glands of a beaver.
Are you serious?
Swear to God.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. We heard that there was some weird properties and weird ingredients.
Yeah, that's one
It was the
in
anal
this thing.
stuff.
But it's got a huge. So if you
Watch out.
if you want to drink, but you don't want to keep liquor in your house, just pretend like you're a fucking cake maker. Keep a lot of vanilla extract, and then when no one's looking, bam, 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 down that
And refer
shit.
to yourself as a cake maker.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
a cake maker.
Yeah,
I think they
I'm
call-
Davey Mac, Cake Maker. Sounds like a new show on the Food Network. What's up, dogsy? You're watching the Cake Maker, starring the Dave Man. Today's cake, chocolate. Stay tuned for next week, where the cake will be angel food.
That Packers game was god awful up until
Wait.
last 4 minutes.
I'm not done with the Deflategate yet. I'm not done with Paul Ghazi.
What the fuck else you have to say?
What else do I have to say? I can't believe you're dismissing this just so.
You know why? Because
so
there's
quickly.
going to be a fucking giant fine. They might lose some draft picks.
Like a New York Football Giant fine,
Who
baby.
care-
Like a fucking it's Giants time. Here, Pepper, is this the type of fine that it's going to be? I want you to listen to this fine right now
All right, let's do it.
and think about what you just said.
Giants time in the Super Bowl.
Giants don't cheat.
Eli Manning and Antrell Rose gonna win. Yeah,
They don't cheat. Eli's
dominate,
too dumb.
baby. Gonna fuck the shit
but I
out
said
of Tom
he could
Brady.
push it.
That's right. Lawrence
He just be a
Times
pawn.
kicking in your face. Yeah. Tom Coughlin.
Give me some bass.
Bob Dylan said,
Gonna fuck that shit out of Tom Brady.
tickle me Elmo, no tackle me Osi.
Marshawn Lynch, pussy and pussy.
Giants Cape Fear.
Russell
Eli's Max
Wilson,
King
baby.
Gonna ruin your boat.
Better Tom Brady.
Break it down.
Break it
boy,
down,
shit.
Pete Carroll. Yeah, actually, this is the remix. I just have to shout Seahawks people.
Subscribe on iTunes, Daddy, and
listen
listen
on
on
Sirius
SiriusXM. Wyclef Jean is from fucking Haiti.
That's a factoid. Wyclef Jean is from Haiti.
Pirate says,
Ahoy, matey.
gonna walk the plank and fuck you, Tom Brady.
We're the Seahawks.
Dabney Coleman is 80. Fucking dagger your ass, Tom
84.
Brady. Woo!
83,
Yeah.
something like
Davey
that.
Mac Sports Program. You know what time it is.
There you go.
That was the most ghetto side of you I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That was great.
Is that a good thing? I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
totally.
you know,
You have
you're
swag on that
you're
one.
yeah. I
You have a
do
lot.
have swag.
You do.
I do.
You do.
That's my now.
Does that mean he smells like roast beef?
God.
I got just like you, Pepper. I had a bad sandwich, but this fucking deli put roast beef. They put mayonnaise on my roast beef sandwich.
It's like the same. What's wrong with that?
I asked for oil and vinegar. That's what's wrong with that. And these motherfuckers.
Basically the same thing.
These motherfuckers. And the girl behind the counter says, "Would you like a pickle with that?" And I said, "Sure. Yeah, I'll take a pickle." And she goes into a jar and takes the pickle out, puts it in a napkin, and chucks it into the bag. Clearly, the jar was filled with piss and urine because I took one bite of this pickle and almost threw up all over Shauno's beautiful studio in here. Okay?
Did you finish
so
the pickle, though?
my point is I'm suing that grocer. Well, of course I finished the pickle. I was hungry.
You paid for it, right?
Yeah, well, I paid for the fucking pickle. So, again, you don't think this will be a big... No, in all
So
honesty...
I think they're going to get fined big
want-
time, and I think they're going to lose draft picks.
I will say this last point, move on to your precious Green Bay Packers because you love Aaron Rodgers so much. Chris Mortensen, who discovered that indeed it wasn't after the fact, it was right away, that Colts players right away said to the officials, these guys are deflating the footballs. And the officials right away, immediately after the game, said, we need to see these footballs. And found out right then and there in Foxborough, yes, 11 of the 12 balls were deflated. Chris Mortensen, who reported the story first, said that he then called higher-ups in the NFL office. And the word he used to describe them is they are distraught over this controversy. So everyone else is making a big deal about it. Let me understand this, but you.
Yeah.
This isn't a big deal. But yet the NFL office, those people were distraught because they know how serious of a fucking a foul this was.
They're distraught because it makes them look bad. They don't care. I doubt they think this is a big deal.
Distraught's a heavy word. Not worried, not concerned.
They're worried about losing. They're worried about people bitching. That's it. They don't give a shit.
It's
the NFL. They're a terrible organization.
Understood. But those
terrible people.
Those people spoke
pay taxes.
to Chris Mortensen on the condition of anonymity. So they could have as easily said to Chris Mortensen, hey, man, look, this ain't a big deal. Guys do this all the time. Because I've heard the other argument is guys do this all the time, blah, 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 blah. Guys don't do it all the time. Guys don't deflate the ball 2 pounds under what it was supposed to be all the time. Doesn't happen all the time. Yeah, and guess what? Other teams don't do Spygate all the time. Okay? Because if they did, they would be caught. So I'm sick of this. Well, everyone tries to gain an advantage. Well, maybe they do, but they don't break the goddamn rules. And because of that, Belichick and Brady need to sit out.
I'm sure they do. That's fucking crazy.
I'm not even joking.
Why would you fucking clap at that insanity?
I'm not kidding. Yeah. I really was not expecting it. Like, usually I kind of prompt the applause myself by clapping for myself.
No, you're at another level.
Thank you.
Your eyes went back in your head.
Thank you. I'm like Jaws tonight, dogs.
Who? What?
Eyes in the back of my head. My eyes rolled. Didn't you listen to what he said? Like
That's
an eye.
having a seizure.
Black
I'm like a seizurous shark tonight. Like an epileptic fucking shark.
Yeah, well, you ain't gonna get what you want with them. There's no. Do you think the fucking NFL would suspend Belichick and Tom Brady?
Why not?
That's what would make them fucking distraught, you maniac.
Do it. Have some balls. Who's Brady's backup?
Balls, they have none. They're a bunch of
Who's
pussies.
Brady's backup? You're Mr. Fantasy.
I forgot his name.
Trent Dilfer. Some fun.
I think it's Sanchez. I think he got traded.
I want Josh McDaniel. I want him coaching. I want him the head coach of the New England Patriots. And I want whoever the stooge is who's backing up Tom Brady. I want that guy in the goddamn Super Bowl. I want those two cheating motherfuckers out. No way Brady didn't know, as the guy who's handling every single pass, every single snap for that matter. And I want Belichick out. Because after a while, you become like Nixon. You can't consistently say, well, the Spygate was one of my assistants. Well, the footballs was one of my assistants. Well, I don't know. After a while, you have to take some fucking responsibility. It's interesting that everything gets named Gate because the goddamn Patriots are the Nixon administration from 1972. Yes, Pepper, they were going to beat the Colts. They were going to crush them. Nixon was going to crush the Democratic opponent in 1972. He didn't need to burglarize the Watergate Hotel. He did.
Yes.
He tried to cover it up. Belichick did. He tried to cover it up. Resigned. I want Belichick in a helicopter saying, you're never going to kick Belichick around. Like that. Yeah. And I want him to fly off. And then I want the helicopter to crash, and then radar comes in and says, Bill Belichick died somewhere over Vietnam. Anyway, go ahead, Pepper.
Yeah, they're not going to do that. Belichick's good, and the Patriots are good for the NFL. There's no way they would ever fucking do that. Maybe if you killed someone.
First of all, Tom Brady's got what? 3 years left? You keep saying that they're good for the NFL. You think that they're not going to make a star out of Andrew Luck? Andrew Luck is poised to be the new face of football.
Really?
It could start this week or next 2 weeks from now.
Neck-bearded fucking looks retarded is going to be the face of the NFL.
The beard is really bad. The beard is very, very ugly, Andrew. It does look like a one-man gang, a fucking shitty, like Hacksaw Jim Duggan. I'm a bad, shitty wrestler.
It makes my beard look good.
I'm like a third-tier wrestler beard.
Does he have like Captain Lou rubber bands in it?
You should start doing it.
That would actually be an improvement.
It would.
Over his, ridiculous. No, I agree with you on the beard, and that's where the agreement ends. All right. I'm sick of it.
Andrew looks Peyton Manning #2. That team's never going to fucking form around him. It's over.
I don't know why you're deflecting away from the Patriots so much. What
am I
What are you
deflecting?
betting on them or something? You have cash on this game in Vegas?
I haven't bet
on
yet.
the Pats.
I haven't bet
yet.
Taking a look at it.
That's the operative word. Yet. I've got my eye on you, Pepper, because now all of a sudden I think you're involved in this, and I'm going to call my friend Pat Clark, who works for the CIA. Yeah, you heard me right. My friend works for the CIA.
Great. Everyone knows the NSA is the one who really fucking runs shit. So whatever.
It's nice that you mentioned him on the show. This national broadcast.
My friend Pat Clark,
who works for the CIA.
Yeah, he works for the goddamn CIA. What
is he
Not his
undercover?
real name.
He might be. He might not be. Pat, I'm sorry if I blew that. Maybe we'll take this out and post, but you know what? We're not going to. It's a snowstorm. We got to get home.
time for that.
Hey, Pat, listen. Just duck, okay? If you're listening to this, duck! Okay. Now, Pepper,
What?
so case closed? You say no big deal? Because I believe that actually Bill Belichick will get suspended in a historical and crazy NFL judgment. And you can applaud that, Sean L. Barry. You can applaud that. You heard it here first. I'm not like Jackie McMullen. He should. It will happen. I keep hearing words like distraught. I keep hearing words like Don Shula calling him Belichick. I hear Jerry Rice saying that's cheating. Hashtag just, then
Who cares
space,
what Don
saying.
Shula has to say? He should be fucking making steaks somewhere.
Oh!
Fuck
This
that old
guy
man.
was Miami Dolphins head coach, my
It's
friend.
right up the block on 43rd over here.
Let's go there, burn it down.
Back-to-back champ. How many
delicious steaks,
back-to-back Super Bowls did you win as a head coach?
Zero.
That's right. Don Shula won
I was stuck
back-to-back
with the
championships.
Jaguars for a while.
Yeah, I know.
It was a short run.
That's my point. You were in and you were out. At one point, I heard you were trying to fucking get Tebow. That's how shitty your team was.
Hey, listen, I was in the game, wasn't I? I was at the dance.
I was all for getting Tebow. He's from Jacksonville, for Christ's sakes.
You were just
Or
trying
Florida.
to get cheap oxys down there, you son of a bitch.
It's like, hey, we can get. Hey, look, we can save some money here. We can just give the players cheap oxys in fucking, so they don't have to feel any pain.
I'm not one for X's and O's over here, but I am for oxys. Every fucking play is just Pepper writing the word oxy. That's your O and X. O-X.
Coach, what's this Y you keep throwing in the play? I don't...
Spider Y banana. Whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah. I would love to hear Gruden's take on this whole thing. I believe he does have... Oh, wait a second. Hold on. We do have a one-word soundbite. Okay, so Gruden says Sadzenbacher. I believe that... I think that means cheat in German.
Gruden cheated his way to his own Super Bowl win, so I'm sure he's all for this.
Oh, I heard that Bradley Johnson scuffed up the ball. Scuffing up the ball is different, I will, but it's getting the ball dirty. It's getting the game ready. Deflating the air is, to me, the football equivalent of fucking corking a bat. Were you behind Sammy Sosa when he swung a bat and a zillion rubber balls came shooting out of the middle of the bat?
I love that.
Yeah.
That was
That was pretty
awesome.
awesome.
Yeah, but you know what? At the same time, you had to admit he needed to be ejected and suspended.
He was the best, though, wasn't he? He loved juice.
Yeah. Yeah. And then he did that. He almost did like self-racism when him and Mark McGuire had a press conference and they asked Sammy Sosa, how do you feel now that you hit 66 home runs? And he goes, baseball's been very, very good to me. And I'm like, that's like racist on Latinos, but then you're Latino.
No.
So I don't know how to feel.
No, the V in
Yeah,
Spanish is
it's
pronounced with a B sound.
No, but that's a famous thing from an old school player, Manny, whatever his goddamn name is. I forget.
Ramirez?
Manny Acta. He goes, baseball's been very, very good to me. It was a famous old character and shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's pretty accurate though.
Yeah, that's
Like
how
that's how
you'd
they
actually
like say
it.
I
things.
know, but he wasn't. He
Spanish-
was
Spanish accent.
doing it. He was mocking
Sounds like a
Latinos.
B. Oh,
Yeah.
is he Latino though?
Yes, Sammy
then-
Sosa's
Legal out.
Latino.
It's okay.
Oh, okay. So then.
It's like using the N word if you're
All right,
black.
enough. We
It's
don't.
not- but
We
it's
don't want to
not-
go to
it's
that.
an accent thing.
What?
But it's not
Let's
mocking,
just move
it's an
on
accent thing.
to the Packers.
You lost your swag right there.
Okay.
You
Baseball's
ever
been very,
really
very
have
good
the
to me.
swag?
You lost his swag.
It's Giants time
Minus
in the Super
20
Bowl.
points.
Excuse me, Flutie. You are not
Flutzy.
allowed to
Flutzy.
assign points, Flutzy.
Minus 20.
Minus 35 points for you, Flutzy, so now I'm in charge of you.
Fine.
Now,
I accept.
the Seattle Seahawks and Green Bay Packers also played on Sunday. People forget.
Greatest game of all time.
And those motherfuckers in Seattle, they stole that goddamn game from poor Aaron Rodgers. And I am so sick and tired of choke artists. The whole game made me sick to my stomach, and yes, I had money on the Packers, so I had a lot at stake. Plus, I had my WRAT.com picks. I would have gone 2 for 2 because listen, I don't hate the Patriots, but I don't like cheating. And so I had Patriots, I had Packers. Go check my Twitter if you want to verify it. Go check it on Sunday.
Checking it right now.
All right.
I just believe you. I just believe you. So
Thank you, Sean.
I believe whatever you say.
For once in your life.
That's a dangerous
Thank
game to
you.
play.
Go ahead. Play a little Lord of the Rings for us, Flutzy.
All right.
This is so beautiful.
Oh,
Starting.
Come on.
relax.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Know what my favorite part was? When Gandalf and Bilbo were sitting on that hill and they're smoking pot with their pipes. And Bilbo blows a smoke ring. And then Gandalf blows a smoke sailboat and shoots it through the ring with his breath. I was like the Dave Man, one tear in the eye, baby. Every time I see that scene, I'm like, you know what? You could have made this into a short movie. End it right there. Oh, heart. Pulls on the heart, Pep. You wouldn't know. You believe in cheating. I'll tell you what, Aaron Rodgers should have cheated on that fucking game. All right. Thank you, Shane. You know what? That was even better than the first time. That was great. That was spectacular.
Gorgeous.
Now, several things. For starters, that fucking idiot from the Packers. It all started with the interception with 5 minutes left to go in the goddamn game.
When that happened, I think everyone collectively said, well, this game sucks. It's over. Done.
I didn't. The score was 19-7. It wasn't 28-7.
Didn't Seahawks fans leave the game and
a bunch of Seahawks fans left.
Yes, they did. Oh yeah, so much for that 12th man,
but
huh?
with 5 minutes left, right? You have Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay offense. You get 2 first downs, and it's really technically over.
5 minutes is more than 2 first downs, is my point. Seattle had all 3 timeouts. That was for the guy had a minimum of 20, 30 yards ahead of him, which means the Packers get a field goal right there, especially with how Mason Crosby was kicking. Secondly, he might very well have gotten himself a pick 6, at which point it's 26-7. How in a fucking conference championship game do you take a knee with 5 minutes to go? And to your point, it's 19-7 with 5 minutes, not with a minute 30. Yes, if it's a minute 30, go ahead, take the knee. Don't screw around. 5 minutes to go. I actually turned to my friend who I was watching the game with, and I said, why did he take a knee? He had so much green grass in front of him. It made no sense. I said crazier things have happened in pro sports. And guess what? Crazy shit happened.
The play calling was just terrible the entire game.
Thank you, Sean. Thank you. Thank you. Wait, what do you mean?
Well, look, even in the first goddamn quarter. All right, so they get to the goal line, right?
Oh.
They kick a field goal first time, right? Okay, and then they get an interception immediately afterwards. Get back to the first fucking 1 yard line, and they kick another field goal.
I know, but at the same time, what he was thinking was, you know what? We have our defense at top-notch form. And quite frankly, Russell Wilson was showing nothing that would make you believe. If that guy returns the ball all the way and they even kick a field goal, we're talking 22-7.
Yeah, but
they didn't.
They didn't. And fucking Mike McCarthy took his fucking foot off the gas or whatever that they want to say, and he screwed up.
Well, a lot of Packers screwed up. Then we get to the onside kick.
Oh, God.
The guy's responsibility, we find out after the game, is to block. Why?
Jordy Nelson was behind him with arms wide open.
The Packers' best receiver, who's supposed to catch the goddamn football, is behind you. You block for the guy with the better hands. You're a tight end. He's a wide receiver. He's the star wide receiver of the team, in fact. Let him catch.
It was amazing to see that go down. Just
Then,
a giant screw up.
That, what I'm referring to as a Hail Mary 2-point conversion, where Russell Wilson's scrambling around like Doug Flutie, throws the ball about, 2 hours, the ball felt like it was in the air.
He crossed the field.
And no one could knock the goddamn ball to the ground.
Dude, Clinton Dix was standing right there and just wasn't doing anything.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, unlike, the Patriots, who in my opinion did cheat to win, the Packers
we know. You were screaming
can't
it for the last 40
blame
minutes.
anyone but themselves.
You think it was fixed? Maybe it was fixed.
Sometimes.
Maybe it was
Does that
fixed.
happen,
Did you ever
actually?
consider that scenario, Pepper?
What game was fixed?
The Packers-Seahawks game.
I don't think so. I mean, it's always very possible, but I don't think so in this case. I think just the Packers were just
That's the rumor I'm starting.
made every single mistake they possibly could.
We're going to start that on this show.
Yeah, I like
in
that.
fact, we're going to say a lie, which is Chris Mortensen of ESPN is reporting that the game is fixed.
Yep.
Now, Chris Mortensen didn't do that.
Nope.
We don't want to get sued.
No, we don't.
But we're going to say Chris
He totally
Kriss
Right.
Mortensen.
Said it.
That's our news source at ESPN. Said that. Okay?
Totally said
Not Chris. Is that how you spell your name?
I spell it Krys.
Is that how you do it?
It is.
Chris, or kind of like Christ. Christ
Are you
Pepper
Greek?
Stanley.
No, he's lying.
He is. He's Greek.
He's Greek,
He
right?
doesn't.
Yeah, I'm
he-
Greek.
He
Astoria.
he lives in Astoria for crying out loud.
Yeah, I'm big Greek.
Oh, yeah.
I fed a stow, huh?
You eat the grape leaves with the
Wanna
rice,
go
too, right?
Hey, Paracolo.
Did you ever see my Greek wedding?
Yeah, Echo Trey.
He was the groom. He was the groom the girl gets married
yeah.
to. Did you ever see that?
But he was the only one that wasn't Greek in that film,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, but
And
that's why I made it ironic.
And then here's the weird thing. After that movie, My
ruin
Big
it?
Greek Wedding, Pepper also did Northern Exposure, too, which was a great television
Loved
show.
it. It was a lot of good
Yeah,
work
that
for
was.
me.
I actually liked that role better than the Greek Wedding movie that she did. I like Northern Exposure better. It was a little bit more fun.
It was that moose at the
It
beginning.
was it was like Twin Peaks without any murder, coolness, or fun or mystery.
My parents loved Northern Exposure. Don't know
I hated
why.
that show. Well, I actually would tune into that show expecting a Twin Peaks type of thing, and it was like, what are they doing? They're just sitting around fucking talking in flannel.
It was like a moose, right, in the open?
Yeah.
I just said that, Sean.
Yeah, he just said it.
Come on.
I've been drinking.
He's drinking the ginger
I've
ale
been
beer,
drinking.
and so is Louisa Schaefer.
I've
And,
been drinking.
we have to please. We might have to ban the ginger ale beer from that, not from Sean O.
All right.
But remember when Salty Mike went insane?
Well,
Salty.
Do you remember?
What
Why
happened
is
with
he
Salty?
salty?
It was the
drank two
ginger ale
beers.
beer.
I might have got him a
It
little
was the
drunk.
ginger ale beer. And by the way, you
I was trying
offered
to
to
show
him
him new
again.
beers. I was trying to show him new beers
You
before
can't
the
give
show. and
you can't give these fine interns
I-
beer.
They're children, Sean.
They
I
are.
didn't realize.
They're actually 8 years old. That's the thing. It really is
I
inappropriate.
honestly have no idea how much taller I am at all.
Oh, God.
Listen to her. You fucking got our flute. You got Flutzy fucking smashed.
No, she's not an intern. It's okay.
Flutzy's hammered over here.
Correction. I am not smashed.
All right.
Yeah.
Go play the song one more time, but a very short version.
Fast, a fast version.
Just the main
It's
riff.
going to be really fast.
Okay. Yeah! Slam bam. Theme to Fellowship of the Ring. Thank you. So I felt bad for Aaron Rodgers, especially in his post-game press conference where they ask him, what do you think about this? And he said, yeah, I'll be thinking about this for the rest of my life. The rest of my career?
Yeah, he was down.
The rest of my life. And he goes, because of the close proximity we were to seeing that scoreboard with zeros on it and our team ahead on the scoreboard. Oh, I felt so bad. I really did feel bad for Aaron because you know what? It wasn't his fault. He didn't throw a shitty interception late in the game. The Seahawks have a great defense. Yeah, maybe they could have punched the ball in the end zone once or twice, and then we're not talking about it. But at the same time, they did enough against the defending champions to win the game. They were up 12 with 5 minutes to go. If guys run back interceptions for touchdowns, if guys catch goddamn onside kicks, if guys, the whole thing was a clusterfuck.
Yeah, it was a clusterfuck for both teams up until overtime. That's when Russell Wilson actually started to play like Russell Wilson.
I have to tell you, too, I would have found the Packers-Patriots to be a more entertaining Super Bowl. I would have found it to be, you would have had much more of a hero versus a villain, where we're just getting two villains at this point, aren't we?
You think the Seahawks are villains?
Yeah. The way they acted, guys screaming, everyone doubted us! Everyone doubted us! No one doubted you!
I guess they meant like from quarter 2 to the last half
So
of 4.
how would they have known that? Were they on Twitter during the game?
Yes, they were. Pete Carroll was actually I was fucking searching hashtags at halftime.
I see. So he's not looking at his clipboard. It's really like an iPad where he's just searching. Oh, shit. C. Stanley says, I'm going to fucking lose today. Look at this, guys. Sports Illustrated. Everyone on NFL Sunday Night Countdown, everyone said the Seahawks were going to win. It wasn't one person who thought Aaron Rodgers on one leg was going to win that game, except for Davey Mac. And the Packers nearly had me a genius, and then now all of a sudden I'm just fucking
idiot.
kicking rocks like some fucking hobo. 42nd Street.
Sucking off other hobos.
Jerking myself off, jerking everyone off.
Yeah.
Jerking off that tranny in Bronx when I was 19 at Fordham University.
Wait, really?
I thought it was a
lived
guy.
there.
I thought it was. I
Wait.
thought it was a girl.
Wait, I thought she jerked you or he jerked you off.
The details don't matter. We jerked each other off.
Oh my God.
Both hands were on dicks. No big deal.
Hands
you're,
on
You're
dick.
young. You're young. Things happen.
On deck.
Now, so what do you think? Well, we're not going to get into Super Bowl predictions this
We got
week. We're going to do it
next week, bruh.
next week. Okay? That's the scenario with that. Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather are reportedly close, although close on Pacquiao's side.
Great.
Pacquiao's agreed to everything
What
now.
is this, 6 years ago?
Random blood testing he's agreed to. He's agreed to the 60-40 split where Mayweather is going to get 60% of the goddamn check.
Sure.
And Pacquiao will get 40%, even though they're equal stars.
Yeah.
He's going to get, he's
No,
agreed
not
to
after-
everything.
Not after Pacquiao's 2 losses. He's not an equal star anymore.
He's an equal star with Mayweather. Mayweather's long in the tooth, too. It's not like Mayweather is some young, shiny
And Mayweather's
star.
just going to win. It'll be the same exact Mayweather.
He's so
fight.
dominant.
The TV deal, everything. So you don't think that that's going to happen, or
No, I think
you don't
it will
care?
happen, but at this point, it's over. If it was like fucking 4 years ago, then yeah, everyone would care and give a shit.
You know what, though? I was thinking about they're still in their 30s. You know, guys can have shown they can be professional athletes, even in boxing. Guys can still perform in their 30s. You know what? Those motherfuckers have roped me back in. Now that I think that they're close, I want to see this fight.
No,
And
but
if they pull it under my feet, that's the last time.
For a fighter like Mayweather, he can go into his 30s. But for a fighter like Pacquiao, he's lost the step, and he's not the same guy he was a few years ago.
So you're saying now to tie it all back in, and then we'll end the show. What are you holding there, Sean O'Barry?
I got a present for you, David.
Oh my God!
You want to know?
Yes,
presents.
This is amazing. I don't even know what this is. I honestly don't. I didn't know why Sean O was holding a square with a brown bag on it.
It's
This is the best day of my life.
That was my present music. What's this?
Okay. Where the hell did you get this? And why would you want me to show this on the radio program?
I was hoping for controversy.
Yeah, there's controversy with that. We can't comment on that legally. Let's just put that on the couch upside down.
Well, it was
And
framed.
Thank you, Sean. Well, I will hang that up in my garage.
Well, it was framed at the Framing Mantis in Williston Park, my brother's shop.
Oh,
My
that's
brother-
amazing.
My brother James. Yeah.
Can I get some free frame shit?
Well,
I think
we'll
you
talk
can.
after the
I
show.
just got something.
My brother James is his partner in the project is Aiden, and the two of them framed that shit.
You know what?
just for you guys.
Tell your brother thank you very much. I will actually be hanging this up in my garage.
Oh, I know.
Okay?
We can't say what it is.
No, we can't say that. For so many legal reasons, it can't be said on the air.
It's child
Break
pornography.
the
It's not
law.
boo.
Break the law.
No. How about this? I'll break the law by raping
What?
Pepper.
That's crazy.
Pepper.
Oh, okay, well, that's different.
Why were you?
I'm like, what?
Who says I didn't fucking Cosby your goddamn water 45 minutes ago?
That's doing me a favor.
Damn.
You're going to be on your back, baby. I got about 15 minutes till my goddamn roofie kicks in, Peppy
You
Ham.
put a lot of roof.
But you want him on.
I'll be hitting that Umbro. I'll be hitting that Umbro hard. To tie it back into the Super Bowl, so Pacquiao and Mayweather, the rumor is that Mayweather's just fucking around for the thing, and then they're going to reveal on Super Bowl Sunday a commercial coming now.
Oh, really? I haven't heard that.
Yeah, the thing
That's
is,
great.
watch out for the Mayweather-Pacquiao Super Bowl commercial. If that happens, and Sean, you can wrap us up. If that happens, I'm going to be incredibly excited. But again, if they pull the rug out from under us again, that's it. And not only that, I'm done with boxing. And I feel like I'm the last person under the age of 70 who even watches boxing.
What about Conor McGregor? Well, UFC.
It's UFC. I
Yeah,
watch that.
dude.
I watch
That was
that.
awesome, though.
I watch
Boxing.
Sweet Science,
Boxing
Ali,
is cool.
Frazier,
I'm with it.
Foreman, Iron Mike,
I'm with it. Keep going.
Leon Spinks,
Yes.
Say Mike Tyson already?
the Klitschko brothers.
Yeah.
Tommy Gunn.
Tommy Gunn.
Rest in peace.
Oh yeah, he died of AIDS,
R.I.P.
right?
Yeah, AIDS.
Rest in peace.
That's a sad way to end the show. She's singing. This is how you know Chanel got her drunk. We just said a guy died of AIDS, and she's doing a jingle to it.
I'm honoring.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
I know. In no way, shape, or form
I like your
does Flutzy, the
R.I.P.
Puerto Rican
Rest in
flutist,
peace.
screaming "Rest in peace" honor a guy who
That's
died.
a song, though. I feel like that's a song.
Don't spill your beer out.
Like
all right?
Biggie or some
On the
shit
floor.
said it.
This has been the Davey Mac Sports Program. My name is Eastside Dave McDonald, and that's Chris Pepper Stanley. That's Charlotte Barry. That's Flutzy.
Oh, Flutzy.
That's Eric Z. Good.